I'm cutting my hair today. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. I really just want to hop right into this vent session. So as you can see, I am cutting my hair today. Something inside of me, which I know is God, has been nudging me for about a month now, or maybe a little over a month, I'm not sure, to just do this. And there's also been some things that's been going on with my hair that prompted me to do this as well. So I guess we can start with physically, even though the spiritual side of what has been going on has affected me physically as well. Physically, my body has been going in and out of detox for a full month, over a month now. And obviously, I think that has been a big stressor for my body. I went 21 days on a strict diet, and reintroducing the stuff that I used to eat back into my body was probably the worst decision of my life, because I feel like during that 21 days, my food sensitivities, if I were to eat something that I was sensitive to, it was 10 out of 10 heightened if I ate it again after the 21 days. Like, my skin is still recovering from that period of time. I still try to introduce other foods back into my body that I used to eat that I'm probably just gonna eliminate altogether, because I didn't really realize in my brain that 21 days would be a long enough period of time to reset certain things in my body. Like, seriously. During that time, it was a heavy detox period as well, so everything that was already in me was coming out of me, obviously, like through my skin, through, you know what I mean. It had to come out of me. And so I really think that affected my hair the most. It was kind of like a shock to my hair follicles, because I noticed that it started around the crown area of my head. I noticed that the crown area was breaking off, because I would kind of lift up my crown, see how long it's getting, or, if I need to trim it. And some parts were mad short. I'm breaking off, or I had to really look at my scalp to see okay, do I have any bald spots? Is my hair starting to fall out again? That's exactly what I thought was happening. And usually the left side of my head is always the worst side, hair-wise. It's always more dry. It tangles more. The texture feels different. I'm just not sure what's up with the left side of my body, honestly. The left side of my body be off. What really started to worry me was that the right side was starting to mimic the left side. And so I'm kind of okay, what's really going on? Is it the detox? Something in my body started shifting. I don't know. I didn't have any heat damage from the time that I straightened out my hair, so I ruled that out, and I just concluded that it was just something internal going on with me. I used to have iron deficiency anemia, but I don't feel like I have that again. However, I told myself I'm going to start taking my iron pills again, just to see if that is going to make a difference in the growth of my hair, restoring what has broken off. Because the whole point of this cut now, I know I said in my last video, I wanted the one length look, right? So now is the best time to do that, honestly. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm cutting my hair to the length that the short pieces are in the middle. In doing this, I'm going to give extra attention to the middle of my head from now on. I kind of fell off because, I don't know, being natural is just so tedious. And it's really so much work, and just so much that you have so many rules, honestly. And I just became lazy. But so getting into the spiritual side of this, I honestly feel like God has been nudging me to do this. And he has caused this deficiency to happen again within me, because he knows that I have a special bond with my hair. If you go back and watch my other hair video, you'll learn that I used to have so many things going on with my hair growing up, so many things wrong with my scalp. And so when I finally learned how to take care of my hair and finally got it to grow, finally got it to do the things that I wanted it to do, of course I became attached to it. Like, I'm just like, I take so much pride in my hair and taking care of it. However, this transition that I'm going through with my soul, my mind, will, and my emotions, and my spirit, it's really just shifted the whole trajectory of my life and the way I view where my life is going. And so in doing that, in becoming fully submissive to Christ, in becoming fully submissive to one God, I had to let all of my other gods go. And these are things that I wouldn't even perceive as God, right? But I was holding them above God. I was holding them to more importance than God. And this ongoing transformation has shown me that everything must go. So every attachment that I felt was so much more important than my relationship with Christ had to go. And things are still going. Like, obviously, I'm sitting here cutting my hair. Like, I didn't want to do this. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not want to do this. But it's like I'm 12 all over again, or however old I was when I was having hair issues. Like, my scalp feels tender in certain spots. I'm like, my scalp ain't felt like this in years. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. Like I said, my conclusions are the detox, which that was a fast, guys. So I did fasting for 21 days. And then the spiritual transition that I'm going through. I know one song that I've had on repeat for like forever now is Yes by Shekinah Glory. And pretty much the lyrics go, will your heart and soul say yes? If I told you what I really need, would you still say yes? Pretty much God's just saying, will you be completely submissive to me? Like, will you trust me with your life and trust that if you let all of this stuff go, I will have you and I will give you better? And it's like I have to say yes to God every day. I have to resubmit every day because I deal with anxiety. I'm not claiming this over my life, but I deal with these things, like, seriously. I deal with anxiety. I'll be overthinking about stuff. I deal with limiting beliefs. Sometimes I'm so worried about the future, but I'm glad that right now I'm studying a series where here is all I need to be worried about, here where I am right now. In this transition, I know this is where God wants me to be. This transformation happened in His timing because I don't know what's up ahead. I know that He's been revealing some awesome stuff to me. I've elaborated on that a little bit in my last video. And I'm just trying to make sure that I'm in a position to receive absolutely everything that He has for me. I know that I went through a period of time that I know a lot of people didn't understand when it came to my music and how I was representing myself. But all of that was for a reason, and I'm glad that led to this transformation. So here I am now, hair falling out again, hair breaking off again, cutting it into somewhat of a blunt cut. As it grows, I'm probably going to keep it blunt, probably going to make it more blunt. Right now, I'm just trying to make it out even because the middle definitely is out of there, right? So this is what I'm doing now. I told myself I didn't want to be a hair influencer, right? Who knows now? Maybe I'll start posting this journey more. I know I'm going to dive into my spiritual journey more. And maybe my hair will be connected with that, My skin is also still in full detox mode. I definitely know that I can't do dairy ever again in my life. I literally tried it, okay? Like, I tried to slowly introduce dairy back into my diet, but I can't do that. It's just a no. Like, God is like, no, you need to stick to the diet that you were on because that's the best one. And I'm just like, but God, I don't want to be like looking malnourished, but I have to find the balance. I have to find the discipline. I'm pretty much done with all that extra stuff, y'all. But this is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.